different wing flavors 7 days a week at any time of day. The General Store on 24 is located on Route 24 in Lewis.
All right, here we go. 7:43. Relationship topics. You ever need anything discussed, you can always email us.
Jessica at power1017.com.
And Jess, what you got today?
Hey, Bill and Jess, check this out. Please give me some advice. So I've been talking to this guy for a while now. It is long distance, but everybody around me is starting to demand answers on what him and I really are.
Oh, are they?
They have heard me on the phone.
Because you owe them.
I know.
You owe all the people around you answers.
They have heard me on the phone with him, and they know that we have a connection. But now they are wanting to know what we are. Now, my response is usually like, I really care about him, but I'll just let you know what's going on later on. I dismiss it quickly. I really don't want to talk too long about it because I know people are just trying to impose and just trying to dig more. And I am a very private person, and I really don't like people in my business and my love life. I'm one of those friends that discusses my dealings with somebody in depth or anything extra like that. I've just been on and off with the dating scene for a while now, and I'm just not comfortable announcing anything until we've established a connection in person. Now, we are meeting up very, very soon, and I will actually be moving to a city that's near him soon as well. So hopefully things come full circle.
But all right, so hold on. So she's never met him.
No, they have a connection. They talk. They're going to be meeting up very, very soon. And possibly she might be actually moving closer to him. She says, hopefully things come full circle, but I can't shake the fact that I've practically, fell out with friends over this choice to keep it private.
Friends are the worst.
It usually does turn out to be this big disagreement between us. Now, he's not a secret.
Not all friends. I got good friends.
But at the same time, I don't like people prying that much into my life. Now, because from experience, I've seen people do the most behind it. And I just feel like I have the right to my own privacy. I shouldn't have to explain what me and somebody else's relationship is to anyone. Why are we debating this decision to keep things private? Am I wrong for my approach?
No, you don't need to. You don't owe nobody nothing.
So it just seems like she has met someone. They've been talking for a while now. It is long distance. And now her friends are starting to say, like, we hear you talking on the phone. We know that there's some kind of connection there. But, like, what is it? What are you? And they're, like, prying.
Pepper texted in saying they're trying to make sure you aren't dating some lady's husband.
Oh, yeah, true.
If you
true.
never
They're
met.
trying to make sure you're not caught up in, like, a scam.
Yeah.
That is true, because that does happen.
Jasmine said, that's so weird. Why is your business so important to them that they would be upset at you for not sharing? And who establishes a committed relationship with someone they've never met in person? Are you sure that these girls like you? Chris texted in, no, tell them it's private. Stay out of your personal affairs. And Kenneth says, if it's your personal life, you have the right to handle it the best way for you. If they don't like it, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need anybody else's approval for nothing.
No. But do you think they are saying, like, I don't know, here you are, you're like talking, dating with someone who you've never met. It's long distance. Like, are they more concerned and trying to make sure that she's not caught up in some weird scam? Because that does happen.
But it's not their concern.
No, but I mean, if they're like hanging out, is she discussing like, oh yeah, we kind of talk. Like, do you want some advice for it? You don't? Are you only giving up, some of the details and then the other details you want to keep private?
302-858-5117. Girl writes in, she's talking to a dude, that she met. I guess they met online or whatever. They've been talking.
Say exactly how they met, but I'm assuming.
She's not really giving too many details to her friends, her family. They're bugging. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys? You guys together? You're not together? She's going to be moving somewhere closer to him.
Right.
Soon. I hope it wasn't a move for him. Because again, that could be true. That could be some lady's husband. You never really met him in person.
God.
And why have you seen him?
Do you FaceTime?
Hopefully it's not a catfish.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious. Now, I know a guy. He's a friend of ours. He was, I don't want to use the word dating because I think dating is like when you do actually see the person and hang out and go to dinner and like get to know them. But
I don't know in 2023, Jess.
I know. Well, I will say they were online dating. They never met before, but they would, I don't know if they would FaceTime, but they would talk on the phone.
Okay.
And then he was asked to go to the bank and deposit money into some account.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's that.
I
Come
know,
on.
but they had been like talking, dating for a long time. And
Did-
he was really into this
Did he do it?
relationship. Somebody at the bank flagged it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, somebody at the bank flagged it. And I mean, he knows now, but at the time, he was really invested. But kept things private. Like they would talk about it, but at the same time, they would keep it very private because I think they kind of know, like, am I caught up in something? Is this a real person? Have I fallen for a catfish? There's just a lot of emotions involved.
Again,
But
302-858-5117.
he was so invested and felt that, you know, it was long distance and they were communicating all the time and they formed some relationship. He felt comfortable enough to
Yeah.
actually get to the point that he was going to go to the bank and like start sending money somewhere.
Wow.
Yep.
You guys ever been in a situation like that? Or you been in a situation where you've been in an online relationship or you know somebody? You're like, what are you?
What are you doing? What are you?
I mean, there's been successful online relationships.
There has.
So
Yeah,
I don't think,
absolutely.
you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with
Absolutely.
people meeting people online.
I think there is some red flags, and then I think that, you know, there's other stories where, of course, it works out.
Again, you want to comment, 302-858-5117. It's a Bill and Jessica show, old school DJ.